Hey guys, I'm Daisho, and I have been getting some good draws with Grave Whispers for it should have happened a long time ago. Oof. This hand is kind of interesting, and I don't really mind it that much. I get Liliana Spectre turn 3, I'll draw something good, I have a bunch of lands, and I have Reassembling Skeleton. So, I mean, even though I usually don't like to keep 5-land hands, especially when I get a free mulligan, I think that this is good enough. And especially because I go first, and then if I start another hand and I only have 2, then I'm really upset. So I think that this is good enough to keep, and there we go, we got Mind Rot. So now, now it was perfect to keep, and this should be pretty good. Hopefully I don't draw like a billion more lands, and this is like the only non-land permanents or non-land cards that I get the entire game, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. And he's playing Apex, making it even better, because this deck kind of wrecks Apex, I think at least. But, alright, Massacre Worm isn't bad. Especially since I have lands. I just need one more land and I can play Massacre Worm, and I have 3 turns to draw it. Massacre Worm isn't that good against his deck, unless he plays, like, Grazing Gladehearts and stuff like that. I don't know. It's not amazing, but, like, the best part about this is right now, I either get to, with Liliana Spectre and Mind Rot, I either get to get rid of his lands or get rid of his expensive cards. Either way, he can't play his expensive cards because they're either in the graveyard or he doesn't have enough land for them. So that's what works out so well about this deck against Apex, and especially if he plays a card here, plays a creature or something like that. Even if he doesn't, he's going to go down to 3. And to be honest, I might. Do I want to block here? I kind of want the game to extend, but then Massacre Worm can kill it later, so I don't think I'm going to block here. I'll start blocking next turn to absorb some of the damage. Damn it, that's annoying. Because now if I play Mind Rot, then he gets to draw, and it only cycles itself. But I can play another Liliana Spectre, and that'll do work. Get rid of another card, and okay, that's not bad. Swinging for 2 here. Yeah, why not? And hopefully he brings that 2/3. I'll gladly chump out these 2 guys for that. That would be really good for me, because draw is exactly the opposite of what I want. It looks like he doesn't have any lands. So that sucks for him, but maybe he was just going to play it second main phase. Yeah, I don't think he's going to bring the 2/3. Do I block? Not yet. I'll block when I can just bring it back the next turn anyway. So looks like he doesn't have any lands, meaning that I'm not going to play Mind Rot, but I do need one more land. Really glad that I drew the other Reassembling Skeleton. See, now it makes sense that I didn't block there. And I'm just going to swing in for 2. Not going to swing in with both, because then he can bring the 2/3, and then I can be really sad about it. But anyway, this is looking pretty good. I would love to Mind Rot here, but like all it really does is cycle itself. I mean, he gets to draw 1 and then discard 2, which obviously it hurts him overall, but I don't really like it, because especially since he's a little bit land screwed. I don't know why he would swing in there. I feel like that was a really bad play, unless he's got a giant growth, which is always a possibility, but I will gladly do that. And then he still gets 1 damage through, but I get to kill his guy, and now go get back 1 of them. Giant Spider, that works. It still is nice for me, because if I draw the land this turn, by the way, I've had like 3 turns to finally drew the land. Not gonna play it yet. Gonna swing in with my 2 ones first. Then he's probably gonna block 1 of them with his giant spider, and then I can play the land and then Massacre Worm and get rid of it. I should have swung him with the 1/1 also, because then hopefully he would block with the 2/3, and I could kill that also. But either way, gladly trade the Liliana Spectre for this, and now that's just a sad pause. That's as sad pause-y as you can get, really. It would have been even better if I had just cleared his board, but it still works, because Massacre Worm on the board is just about as nice as you can get, especially when your opponent doesn't have any removal, because it doesn't stop here. Anytime any of his creatures die, he still loses another 2 life. Plus now I have a 6/5 on the board, which works. It's definitely not bad. I guess next turn I will Mind Rot if I don't have any better plays. At the very least, it makes him discard 2 and draw 1, which, I mean, again, not preferable, but it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to the world. Look at all these guys in his graveyard. Wolfbriar Elemental, kick it once. Why not? Too bad you didn't do that last turn. I don't even know if I swing in with the 6/5, because then he just double blocks, kills both of them, And I think that his ability still activates. I don't really know. Alright, that's a land. Alright, I'll Mind Rot him right now. And keep the land in my hand. I'll probably play the land. I want as many lands as possible out so that I can use Reassembling Skeleton's ability. I mean, I got rid of Thrun and Garruk, so that's not a bad day. And I think I just swing in for 2 here and keep everyone else back. If he decides to swing in next turn, then I can kill him, and then that's advantageous for me. I'll go get this guy and then play the land so that I could chump with the 1/1. Hopefully he doesn't play Overrun and then win the game. That would absolutely suck for me. I would probably cry myself to sleep. Although if he does Overrun and then I draw the Doomblade off the top, that would be nuts. I think Overrun wins here. He has 10, 17. Fuck! He has 10, 17. So no, it doesn't win. Alright. I'm still alive. Okay. But I have to give up the this guy. At least I get to kill that, and it doesn't matter. Just throw him in front of anyone. And I think, yeah, I go down to 2 life. Wow. Okay. And at least I killed one of his guys. He goes down to 8. He's got 0 cards in hand now. And I have Liliana Spectre. Alright. This is... okay, Rupt. I love you. Yep, I just corrupt his face. Oh my god, this card is so good. It wins me the game so often. It's crazy. You can't understand how good Corrupt is and still use it. And I just put it in before this session, so I am so happy. Oh, that was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. Have a nice day. Bye.